everybody. I'm Craven and I need your thoughts. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me hear your thoughts. But hit that little notification bell after you subscribe. That way you get all these videos. This is take 85,000 of 2. If they had the little clipper board, it would have run off the end of the zeros. This is a tough subject because no matter what I say, I'm going to get hammered in the comments. I may even lose some of the current subscribers that I have, and people may not want to subscribe that might have otherwise subscribed if I had never done this video, but this needs to be done because I don't see it out there on the web anywhere. People talk about, different situations. I'm going to talk about a situation. You're in downtown Big Cityville, and there's a riot. Not a friendly protest. I'm not talking about those. You walk through a friendly protest. I've been in several of them. Many of them actually back in the day. But find yourself in a riot. Now, I remember the LA riots and the picture of the guy being dragged out of a truck and a brick slammed into his head. I've seen the video from Seattle or Portland, something like that, where one guy took and targeted another one. We've seen where people are not being nice. I want you to focus on one thing and one thing only, and this is the part where people skip it out. If I'm there on my own, that's different. Okay, that's a different situation. We're going to deal with that differently. But if I'm there in the midst of a riot and I'm with my significant other, my wife, my girlfriend, and no, I don't have all three of those. So if I'm there with my daughters, my son, the next door neighbor, the business associate, whoever I'm there with, my first concern needs to be not my ego, but that person's safety or that group that you're with's safety. It is your responsibility to get them out of there. Get them out of there in the same shape that they were in when you brought them there or you went there with them. Take charge of the situation. Now, there might be a back door to the restaurant to leave out of. There might be something else, some other way of waiting for the crowd to pass you by. In the worst case scenario, join the crowd, grab a banner, shout louder than they do, and get your group walking with you all the way to your vehicle and get the heck out of there. Part of being a gray man is not standing out in certain groups. Now, again, if you're talking about peaceful protest, heck, you can sit there and have a dialogue back and forth with them and talk with them, and they want to hear what you have to say sometimes. And you find out that you're really not as far apart as you thought you were. Other times, when it's a mob, there is no talking. You're going to try and talk. Why? They're not listening. Don't try. Don't try and bring up a separate point of view. They don't want to hear it. And the more you talk, the more incensed you're going to find that they become. Why? Because they don't want to talk. They're past the talking point. They're in the action point. So you take action, be the commander of your group, and get out of there. If that means grabbing a sign and saying, "I'm with you," then you grab a sign and you go, "I'm with you." Pick your time. And now I'm not calling for violence. I'm not saying go out there and be violent with them, okay? But you can walk with the group without acting with the group, as long as you're moving towards your vehicle. Don't go against the direction of travel of the group. That is a big way of being caught. That is a big way of being noticed. And the last thing that you want to be, from a mob's standpoint, is looked at as the other. I'm part of the other. Don't get caught being that person. Move with the crowd, then move laterally away from the crowd. If you try and walk past the crowd the other direction, that could get ugly. That's when people get caught. You're not part of the group. You're not going with the group. So move with the group until you can laterally cut off and get the hell away from there. And take a back route, back over to your vehicle, something else. Find a hotel room if there's one local. If there's one right there, make your way directly to the hotel. Mobs don't hit hotels. They hit the Walmarts, they hit the jewelry stores, they hit the Foot Lockers. Apparently, that's what I've seen a lot of. They hit the pharmacies, they hit all the other stuff. They don't seem to bother hotels. So if there's a hotel there local, get a hotel room, call in room service, and finish your dinner there. I know that I'm going to get caught in the comments section on this, and that's okay. Because at the end of the day, if I was there by myself, that could be different, doubtful, because if I was there by myself, I just simply wouldn't be in the big city. But if I'm there with a group and I got all my people out safely, I succeeded. I won. My battle was successful because I'm not looking to advance my ego. My gosh, what good would my ego be, and be able to have bragging rights and have 2 or 3 of my people hurt that I was with? What good would that have done? So, number 1, don't get caught in a mob. Number 2, work your way out of the mob by going with it until laterally you can move away from it. Again, don't go against the flow of the mob. That is not a good idea. Those people get picked out, and those are the other. So that's my advice. Don't pick a fight. Choose your fight. Choose your time. And I'm not advocating violence. Don't get me wrong. But choose your time. Don't let somebody else choose it for you. Pick the time, the place, everything about it. That way you are in control of it rather than whoever else it is out there. So hit me with the comments. I'm a big boy. I'm sure I can deal with it. But if you learned something, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you're thinking. I'm Craven. I need your thoughts. I appreciate y'all.